stream. There we go. And 2, 1. And we are live, boys. And you know, today
Noise.
has been a
Noise.
fantastic, awesome game. I mean, day 4, the PlayStation 5, if you don't realize it. You don't, I mean, even though Xbox had their ID at Xbox event, but I think Sony today took the day and knocked it out of the park. And I'll tell you why. But first, let me ask you, welcome Eli and welcome Sick. How are you guys doing today?
Hey,
Doing great, man.
Yeah?
How
doing
are
good,
you?
doing good.
Good. Let's see. Let's make sure everything's working fine. Hopefully somebody will jump
Yeah,
in.
it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, the mic check you did?
Yep.
Mic
Nice.
check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
All right. So today we'll start off with, third place Xbox, who came out with their Idea Xbox event, and whatever, man. There wasn't much to show there. Maybe just one game, but I don't know what do you guys gain out of this show, man? It's like it was all cartoony stuff. You know, we don't like cartoony stuff.
I don't have a problem with cartoony stuff, man. I mean, it could be fun. I mean, we are celebrating Hades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna celebrate Hades as well. You know, us Sony fans are gonna have it as well. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, but I guess you just have to kind of get a little salt sprinkled into it because you guys can't just wait in peace. But no, I mean, they told you it was an indie showcase, so you're gonna see a whole lot of, you're gonna see some things that kind of like, I guess, push the boundaries what like indie can be, and then you're gonna see some things, you're gonna call cartoony. But I play everything. If it sucks, then I quit.
Yeah. Understood. I've done the same thing with some games as well.
Hmm.
What about you, Sid?
I do the same thing with every game. If it's
Yep.
good, I'm playing it. If it's whack, I'm not playing it. It's that
Wickety
simple.
whack.
Nope.
Wickety whack. Never that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Game Pass, it's low risk.
Yeah, but you're renting.
Facts.
You know how that goes.
I mean, I'd rather spend 60, 70 on my indies, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Well,
stuck with Game Pass.
when we pay $80 plus over here on the Sony side, it's a premium thing. So that's how we look at it over here. You know.
You get that premium feeling. I mean, maybe one day, or I still haven't got my income tax yet, so then I get a PS5 and I can experience that premium feeling. Right now, I got to settle with Game Pass.
Yeah. Yeah. So when is Six gain his PS5? Because he needs to friend me so we can play together.
Bro, I need to get one that works first. How about that?
That works. They all work, man.
Yeah.
Let you know they're premium products. They all work pretty great.
Certain
Yeah, that's
said.
like, that's why you can't use the rest mode. But yeah, like, I mean, they work real good now. I mean, they even have you guys testing out the SD. I was about to say
SSD.
SD card. I was about to say, the SSD card slot. I mean, hey man, you paid a lot of money, and now you get to spend a lot more money on a drive and then figure it out yourself. I mean, it's just a
Premium
screwdriver.
product
It's
requires a
not that hard.
premium part to get premium play and premium storage. Right? Am I right?
I guess so. Hey, can't argue that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
So-
to go ahead and agree with you.
Yeah, yeah. Are you guys up to date with the whole abandoned news today?
Not exactly. So I want you to break this down, except I do know it has something to do with Kojima, right? And it's a lot of egg on a lot of people's faces. And to me, that's a daily occurrence now. So I'm going to need some insight on this. Like, what happened?
Okay, so what happened today, they were supposed to show some kind of teaser, have this big show by Bluebox Game Studios, the developer of Abandon, and they had some major difficulties and they just had big issues. They had huge issues and couldn't present it. They had this whole show, this whole thing, and it failed. It failed for them. But the way I see it, since you know how I am, I'm a Sony fanatic. I'm the number one fan out here and always rooting for Sony because I got my Sony shirt. I got my Sony hat. It says PlayStation 5 rocks. on top. And so the way I see it, this is a
Man, you're the
fantastic.
loyal of the most loyal. Sure.
this is this is this was a fantastic move by Sony. It's a fantastic move for the PlayStation 5 fans, and you gotta understand why. And I'm gonna put out some pointers here. First, Xbox had their little ID event. Congratulations to them for having that out today, and it worked. But once Sony came in with Abandon, it took all the thunder away. It took all the attention that Xbox had for those brief hours, and now it's all about Sony and the Abandon game. So how is this a
fact? That is a fact.
It's a
That's
fact.
facts. That's hashtag facts.
Facts.
It literally is. He hasn't said a single word I disagree with.
My boy Crap Gamer is gonna have a ball with the Xbox.
Yes. And so the way this is how is this an amazing move, or the way it turned out, it brings more attention to Blue Box. It gives them more attention, more eyeballs, because they've been kind of quiet with this. Nobody's been really talking about Abandon for a while until this event today. And look, it's all the buzz right now. It's about Abandon and how amazing this move was, and this whole debacle with the technical issues was. I think it was all planned. I swear. I mean, I think this is part of the show. That
for sure. I agree.
So it brings attention to the studio. It brings more attention to the game, because now people are talking about the game and they want to know what's going on with that game. What's it about? Because we got a like a small sliver teaser, like a 4-second teaser of some feet. All right, of some feet, and that alone right there just killed everything else that Xbox had today.
Yeah, because I mean, Xbox, they're playing catch up, so
yeah.
They won't be able to match what Sony's putting out right now. I mean, we all know that it's a Hideo Kojima-led studio. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos with guys, breaking down the cryptic messages behind the whole blue box where it spells out snake. Kojima's done this before with the Moby Dick studio, and Blue Box is just gonna... I mean, because I know that the Xbox were ready to have Kojima build some game in the cloud for them, but that was all rumor. And going to be a whole lot of salt when Kojima shows up on stage and announces this game as a new Silent Hill, and they let us know that Metal Gear's coming right after it.
Yeah. So I mean, Kojima's going to deliver as always. You know how he does it.
Yeah, I mean, Death Stranding Game of the Year.
Yeah, 20 hours
I've been a big fan
of
of him
cinematic
since 1987. So his games are top notch.
Top notch.
You got Metal Gear. And Metal Gear. So. And so
and there's hold on. And then Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm. And then Metal Gear again.
Metal Gear
and then remaster. And then some remasters.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more director's cuts. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to get that $99 version, because it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. It's gonna have everything in it. And it's gonna
be quality.
What was that?
It's gonna be quality.
Yes, it's always
quality. Of course, because they're gonna delay it like 3 times to make sure they get it right.
They gotta polish it. They gotta make sure that everything's great. Nothing's broken, and make sure that you're gonna get a premium game for your premium product, and that way you can have a premium experience with the PlayStation 5. No?
That's right. And it's quality. When they put $70 to $99, you already know you're getting quality.
Yeah. So that extra $10 goes a long way, man. I mean, sure, 60 sounds good, but $70 sounds way much better. I mean, take my money. That's what I always say, right?
Take it.
Bro.
Just take it.
The more you charge, the better it's got to be.
Yes, right? That's always the case. The more you pay.
That is the seal of quality assurance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Exactly.
What do you think it costs so much? Because they put so much in it. So, you got to pay for it.
The developers are getting taken care of. I mean, the CEOs are not the ones buying the Lambos. It's the devs. When we pay those $70, they're not the ones getting $100 million a year. It's the devs that are going to get that when we pay that extra money. So we got to support the devs.
Gotta support the devs, man. Gotta support the devs. You You got to feed their kids. You got to send their wives to Pilates or whatever they take. And so this is me as a huge Sony fan, number one fan here, that doing my part to be able to support their families, their extra activities outside the home, and wanting them to live comfortably in their big mansions or wherever they live. Just got to make sure they're well taken care of, and that's what we do here as a Sony community, that we take care of them and make sure we take care of our own. Unlike some of you Xbox guys, you just want to do is rent games and not actually own them. So, I don't know what's that about.
Yeah, man, those guys are weird when it comes to that, bro. Like, they have no collections of games. They have no history. Like, PlayStation's been around for more than 25 years, man. That's the brand you can trust. Xbox, I mean, that's Microsoft. And not to trust Microsoft, man. That's Big Brother right there.
Big Bad Corp.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bad Corp is very anti-consumer. Microsoft is.
Yeah,
and,
especially the way they did Hellblade.
It's terrible how they did it, man. I mean, sure, you guys got a great update, but at what cost? All that hard work that the developers did for free, and so that means you're taking food their children's mouths. That means the wives have to take one less class of Pilates or whatever they're doing, yoga. So it's a sad moment when Microsoft gives something for free. It means there's a negative impact, which means that somebody's losing out on something else as well. So, way to go on supporting your developers on that side of the gaming world. Here on Sony's side, you know how we do things, man. I'm willing to pay $150 at least for the standard game, just so I know the developers are well taken care of and their families as well.
Yeah.
Tech Man, you're such a nice guy, bro. You're such a nice guy. You care about other people, man. It's just not about your enjoyment, man. And you're willing to put the dollars down, man, and support, man. I applaud you, sir.
Yeah.
Everybody put your hands
Thank
in
you.
the air.
I try to do my part. It starts with one. It starts with one. If I can start it off,
that's true.
Then more people will come behind me and continue the crusade that I'm on to take care of these developers and make sure that us as Sony fans take care of them like we should.
Yeah, I mean, because we only got 1 million people out there that we need more people to get out there and support the devs.
Yes.
Yes. We still haven't sold, so I'm assuming it's about 300K. So we need more guys out there supporting the devs, and I can't wait for this abandoned game to come out as a Kojima game. That's all I gotta say. I just can't wait to see Kojima come out on stage. Hopefully Jeff Keighley's there and he's crying. I might shed a few tears.
If anything, this is what he's gonna do to make it more epic. When Kojima comes out, and Jeff might be there as well, because he's also like, I don't know what to say to him.
He's like the PlayStation ambassador. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
hopefully
there you go. The PlayStation ambassador. So Jeff will come out on stage. He does his little introductions because that's what he does, and then he's gonna say, Kojima, come up here, address the fans here, and what's gonna happen is that he abandoned the show, and that right there is gonna be amazing, because it just goes with the game. It goes with the game.
Yeah. And goes right along with what Sony loves to do, which is keep us in suspense.
Yep. So we got some people in the chat, Stone King X, and we got you two guys in there.
Yeah, Sensei.
And Sensei. So that's cool. What's up, guys? Astros, Yankees. Boo, Yankees. Anyway, so.
Yeah, Yankees. Boo, Astros. Anyway. Who said that?
And we won a World Series a little more recently. I know y'all got 26, but that's in the past.
I mean, yeah, just like your two?
You just won, bro. We went again and lost.
That was the past.
Yeah, it's the past, but it's more recent. I think
okay.
we beat y'all every time to get there, though.
I don't know.
That is true.
I don't really follow it like that. Not anymore, anyway.
Sensei's like, I love this weird dimension. Yes, Sensei. Welcome to this dimension of Technos. Today is all about PlayStation. It's all about Abandon because, that's the latest news. It took the thunder away from Xbox and their little show that they had earlier today. Because that's what Sony does. When Xbox does something, Sony's going to come back with a haymaker and say, hey, we're taking that attention away from you.
Masterwork of PR it was too.
Every time.
Yes. So it's funny, some of these people online on Twitter, especially, this is what I use mainly, kind of went off and say, hey man, you guys are trash. And I don't think they got it. They're not real fans. I think those are Xbox fans who were kind of let down. And didn't understand.
Right.
Didn't understand how this whole plan worked, and it worked great. It's just some people it went right over their heads, and that's unfortunate because they missed out on something great.
Yep. I mean, you got to be a real Sony fan to truly understand the workings of the marketing team.
Yes.
Like I said, Sony has really mastered keeping us in suspense these past few years, especially like after they left E3. And when they finally dropped the console release, everybody was so excited because we were in suspense. And that's all that's going on with Abandon.
Yep.
I mean, they keep throwing out, dangling that little carrot. We keep chasing it. That's all a part of what they do.
Yep.
And when they finally show it to us, you're gonna see many YouTube guys out there crying tears of joy.
Joy, man, they're gonna have parties. There's gonna be confetti, balloons, fireworks. It's gonna be an amazing event when greatness is here, and it is here. But greatness is even more greater later on. So here's a clip of the comparison where it's, Silent Hill / Abandon, and it's feet. See, I'm already excited about this. I just see a little shadow with the light coming.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look at the detail, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the ray tracing.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I cannot wait.
Only Sony.
Yeah. Only Sony. Only Sony can pull this off, man. And so you can keep your Sea of Thieves, you can keep your Halo and Craig and all them. This Abandon game is going to win Game of the Year when it comes out. And so
man.
Automatic.
I mean, 25 years of experience, 5 consoles, 2 handhelds. They've been here and done it. Like, who can question them,
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, Jeff Keighley's the host. Game of the Year, chuck it up.
Keighley, man, he's the man. Yeah.
I mean, he made it cool to blow in your controller, man. Like,
I know there's a lot of folks. That's called. Let me tell you, that is called next gen technology. Okay,
yes.
You have to understand that. You barely got the share button, so you don't understand about the whole blowing into the controller.
Preach it.
It's
like a lung workout.
See how Sony takes care of you? They want you to see how Sony takes care of you. I mean, let you go ahead and finish what you're saying.
I was about to say, Nintendo has a little jump rope thing, but Sony is so next level. You take a deep breath and you blow into the controller. I don't know how many of you guys had to take a physical where you blow in to test the strength of your lungs. You won't fail a physical with this PlayStation DualSense.
You're not exactly. I was gonna say that, but you said it first. You said it great. When you go to the doctor is gonna look at you, measure your vitals and do his little instrument against your chest, and he's gonna be like, "Dude, what you been doing? You been working out?" And the doctor, the patient's gonna be like, the Sony fan's gonna be like, "Nah, man, it's like this is new great technology that we have now, where I can play video games, enjoy that time of me playing games because that's what I do. It's my hobby,
and you get to work out your lungs.
And I get to work out my lungs because there's games in there where I can blow it to the controller. So all that, it's like you would tell the doctors, like, "Yo, doc, that little thing you want me to do." You go, "I'm doing it with the controller."
Bravo.
And there you go, man. So how that's gonna
so innovative.
Yes, it's so innovative. And what's gonna happen is that not only are you going to live longer, so you can be able to game more, so you get to live a little bit longer to experience even maybe a PlayStation 10. You know, your insurance is going to go down. Your health insurance is going to go down because of you having amazing lungs. So see how, I mean, Sony's just in everything, from entertainment to gaming to innovation of controllers where you can blow into
health and
fitness, and saving you on your insurance premiums.
Next, car insurance.
Yeah, it's better than switching to Geico.
Switching to Geico. Yes. So, see, I mean, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys, that it's better on this side of the gaming industry with Sony, but you guys don't listen. You guys don't want to listen at all what I have to say, and you guys are really missing out. And hopefully one day you will see the light.
They'll learn.
They'll see the light, and you'll learn one day. You'll learn one day. Whenever I go to Houston to go watch an Astros game and kick the Yankees one day,
one day,
when I go to Houston, that's what I meant, because I don't get to go down there too much. And I'll bring my PlayStation 5, man. I'll bring it over to Eli's house. Like, listen, man, here, use it for a few hours, because his broke, right? Yours broke because the SSD you shorted it out. So you need mine.
Yeah,
you need mine.
Yeah.
So you must have got the wrong one.
Sony's not gonna help me. No, I got the WD850, but I knew the risks. I read the disclaimers, and Sony, they pretty much washed their hands, and I knew it. But I wanted that extra space, and I wanted the pride of being a beta tester. I like to be first.
Well,
and man.
Yeah.
For that, let me borrow that PlayStation 5.
You're a loyal Sony soldier. Yeah. Bless you, man.
Yeah.
Bless you, man.
That's how. That's how.
I know. I heard a guy say, we should be getting paid to be beta testers, but there's a certain level of pride.
Well,
that comes
there is a sort of a payment. It's called experience. And that alone is priceless.
This guy gets it.
See, man, it's priceless. I mean, you can't put a dollar on experience, man. It's something you keep close to your heart, and you understand. It's like, wow, this was amazing. Wow, Sony, wow, and Xbox fans like Sick here, he's just never gonna understand that until he gets a taste of it.
Yep.
Bro, man. Yep. I mean, don't call me an Xbox fan. I'm saying though, like, I want a PS5, but I got a PS4 for now. But I guess I'm not cool enough like you guys.
Cool.
But
you don't.
But one day I'll be there, man. I'll be there. I'll be there.
You're not fast enough with your pointer, your mouse finger.
Yep. You gotta have that credit card info already there.
Yeah, it's already in there. You gotta be logged in already. Don't wait until you put it in the basket. That's the problem.
Oh, that's what I gotta do.
All you need to you just need to be able to go to checkout, buy now, confirm.
Check out, buy it now, and you're done. Not be stuck in some queue. Like a noob, and no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I gotta up my game, man. I'm sorry, I've embarrassed myself.
You gotta up your game so you can up your game. If you catch my drift.
Because
where you are ain't where it's at.
Facts. I gotta fix that. Fix that up.
No, I didn't put the camera for Eli, but are you in the office? Or is that your fake office?
Man. Nah, I can't see it, man.
Oh, you can't see the office?
No.
It's like some office.
Don't put the camera on me, because I didn't know.
Yeah,
I don't got the camera on.
You must have clicked the background thing in Skype, so it put a green screen for you.
There was a time I was playing around with it, and I guess it's still like that, because all I see is my face on Mr. T.
Oh,
I didn't even realize that he mentioned it. I just see you in your office or something.
No, I just told him. I think I put in the little thread. I said, I'm gonna make him. Go finish cooking then.
Oh,
I'm at home.
What you gonna make? I'm hungry.
Oh, I see it now.
I see it.
Yeah.
He's like,
there's a little.
He's looking at the camera like he's at the, like looking through a window.
It looks like I'm at a GameStop or something.
Yeah, GameStop with all those PS5 games, man, because everybody wants them.
Yep.
That's how
I mean, got more games than consoles.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough, man.
Yeah, I mean, sick. You're gonna have to pull the trigger one these days once the mass demand of it slows down.
Man,
But I don't
one
see
way or
that
another, I'm
happening.
gonna pull a trigger if I don't get one soon enough. I'll just leave it at that, man. Because I don't know, these Xbox, man, they go out there, they buy up all the systems, and then they put them on eBay and stuff. Making it super expensive to get one. I blame them. I blame them.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they do. Well, they gotta pay for their Series X. It's like, hey man, if I can sell this one, I can pay off the other one.
Wow, expensive ass black refrigerator looking thing. And now I can't have a PS5 because of these bastards.
They haven't put out a date for that refrigerator, did they?
No.
Nah, they just keep talking about it.
I wanted a mini fridge anyway. That's the funny thing. So yeah, as soon as they announce when and where, I'm down because I've wanted one. So this is a perfect fit for me.
Yeah,
and maybe that speaker, just because I don't have one. I want that speaker.
What?
I want that speaker
Are they
so
talking
bad.
about speaker for real?
No, they're not.
Oh.
But I want it to happen.
Oh yeah, because DJ
Khaled, yeah.
I would buy that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I get flustered every day for the crap I buy, so I'm gonna buy that.
I know I buy too much junk. I spent $30 on cables, and I had one already.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
What,
hey,
a 2.1
if
cable?
on sale?
Oh no! So I use my GoPro as my camera, and I hate using long cables for like a foot and a half of distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I may have this like 8-foot cable, but I only really need like a foot and a half, right? And so I bought the cable that I wanted, and then I didn't look at the details, and it turns out to be Type C to Type C, not to Type A. I'm like, crap.
Oh no.
So I went ahead and bought the adapter, like the little adapter from Type C to Type A. And I connected it, and it was too short.
No.
It was still too short. No. And then I did something else. I bought and also a HDMI cable that I wanted shorter for my Series X.
Oh.
And it was too short. So I'm like, man, screw this. And then I was looking through my cables, and I had a long enough Type C cable right now. So like I spent like $30 for nothing, and I had it the whole time.
You'll find a use for it.
Yeah, I'll find.
Yeah, well, here's two things that are in progress. Well, one I think already happened, and the second one is on the way. So I tweeted about this about a month ago because USB-C cables, they do 100 watts.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now they've upped it past even 200. I think it's like 220 watts they support now.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
What you running a power plant over there?
But I'm just saying, like, you can plug in anything into anything as long as they support those connectors, and it'll be enough wattage for most things, like a TV.
Yeah.
Like these OLEDs are. I have a C10. I can tell you that thing is really flat, and if they just needed USB-C for power, I could believe it. And the next thing that they're doing is, but this is more of a rumor, but it's more of a leak. Like, everybody agrees this happened because of the paperwork that got leaked out. But apparently they're doubling the transfer speed of what you call Thunderbolt. And so it'll be 80 gigs. Yeah, that'll be ridiculous. Like, man, that's faster than these SSDs.
Yeah.
Won't be faster than the PlayStation 5's SSD.
No. It's.
I'm talking about them Xbox SSDs. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, because 12 lanes. I mean, you gotta listen to the road to PS5 where Sony completely breaks everything down. I mean, even the SSDs that they're telling you will work, they're still not on the level because you can't just count teraflops. You can't just count read-write speeds. The 12 lanes on the PS5 SSD is real next.
And the 12 lanes that they have is more like 24 lanes. You just it's the magic, the innovation that Sony does, the advanced technology. Think of it like Tony Stark. He's way ahead than everybody else, man.
Yep. Exactly.
That's how it is.
True.
It's the Tony Stark console. That's what it is.
Yep.
You guys got Kevin Hart. We got Tony Stark.
Ah, damn. Why didn't I realize that? Boy, jeez.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's
Hey,
true.
I'm still learning. I'm still learning, guys.
It's true. I mean, all you gotta do is listen to Cerny. I mean, he'll show you the way.
Listen, sorry, man. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you did. You bought that. You bought that 850. It didn't work out, but I mean, hey, at least you listened to him.
Exactly, because Cerny said. I mean, he
but
put
you know
out the
what?
tweet that that's what he was using, so that's what I got.
Unfortunately, Eli lost his console. So, but you know what? The Sony community will get together. We'll join as one and take care of Eli. That's what's going to happen.
Voltron.
Yep. I'll put my Cash App in the chat.
Cash App. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Cash App it, man. So we'll put it out there. Cash App is $ Eli Rocks. And then
Eli Rocks on PS5.
On PS. That's a long Cash App.
Hey, gotta represent at all times. Real PlayStation fan.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, I got a Jaws shirt, but
there you go.
I mean,
yep. Eli disappears on his camera. He just like goes to one side. He's completely gone.
Hey,
he abandoned us.
Man. Hey, just like Sony.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Oh,
it's like almond joy, you know?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
If you don't.
Yeah, man. Almond joy's got nuts.
So let me take off my Sony cap. I just won't change my shirt in front of you guys.
No.
So back to
your
Xbox.
head's hurting? Your head's hurting?
Yeah, my head's hurting. So now we've had a little
hurt from all that greatness sitting on top of it.
Lord.
Yep. Let me tell you this, man. I was waiting for my son to play or finish his piano classes, and I brought my little Kinshi, whatever thing is called, for my Android phone.
Yeah.
So I can play XCloud on the controller.
Oh, the Razer Kishi. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, the Kishi.
Awesome.
And I was hoping Death Door was on there, but it's not. So I started scrolling through the catalog, and Double Dragon Neon was there. I was like, well, that should be a simple one to play because it's just a side scroller, you know. It's not that intense. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Right? I was stuck playing. I was like, dude, this game is pretty good. I don't know if you ever tried it yourself.
Like, I missed that one on purpose. Like, that's the one game in the series I haven't played on purpose because I see the animation. I'm just like, If I hear the gameplay is baller as hell, and that's why I haven't tried it yet, though, because I just look at the art style and it kind of fucks with me.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about that game for a long time.
No, it's good. I mean, I played 2 missions, and I was like, I'm hooked. I don't know. It's a good time waster if you want to kind of sit there and you know, it's like, I want to play something just to play for now, not to be like really involved. And after every mission, it saves your plays, so you can continue on and not have to start all over.
Nice.
So not like the old school ones where I think you had to start all over, right? Like from the very beginning.
Yeah. On inspiration stuff. No, you had continues, like 3, and that was it.
Doesn't it save where you left where you leave off at?
In the new one, if you beat a level, like
you
can continue with
Look at the chat here. Level. We got Shu Gala. I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. 9 a.m. here in Shanghai. That's a first.
Wow. Cool.
What's up, Shanghai?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
It's amazing, man.
Other side of the freaking planet. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, man. We're just having a little fun here, talking about a little PlayStation. You missed out, so you may want to rewind that for later on today. But now we're back on Xbox because that's what we do here, right? Let's see. What else did I have here? I don't think I have much on there. I think I just want to make the Ascent. Did it come out with the update yet?
Yeah, they did for PC and for console, I think. They both got an update.
Did they? I need to go
PC,
back
I think the Game Pass version finally has like, I think the DLSS and the ray tracing and stuff that they were supposed to. I think
the Game Pass version is just one version, no?
Because you buy it on Steam outside of Game Pass. Because it's also on Steam outside of Game Pass.
Okay.
Apparently, the Game Pass version didn't have the ray tracing and other things that the Steam version had.
Yeah.
Because it's really just a subset of the Xbox version. You know, they click compile because the Xbox development kit is that easy, and they got a PC version out of it to put on Game Pass. Yeah. But the Steam version is actually more complete in terms of being a PC version, and it has those features that they finally added that back with all those bug fixes for the problems people were having with that. So yeah.
Yeah. The way it threw me off, you said Game Pass version. I'm like, wait, is there a difference between the Game Pass and the one that you purchase outright?
Yeah. Not if you buy it from Game Pass, it's the same version. But if you buy it off of Steam instead of using Game Pass, it's a different. It's a different version entirely.
Okay, well I need to jump back in because it's a freaking good game. That first night that I played it, was like, crap. I've been playing like 4 hours. I need to go to bed.
Right. And I had to stop playing. I could try to play some Halo, which never worked for me. Like, I would launch the game, I could be in the menus and stuff, but I couldn't actually play online. I was having some kind of issue, and then I didn't realize it was only there for 4 days, and I never actually got to play it.
Oh, you're talking about the flight?
Yeah, the flight.
Okay.
Did you play Eli? The Halo? Or you not? Are you a Halo guy?
Man, I'm in it on PlayStation, not PlayStation, Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
But I didn't get an invite. Like
but there'll be more flights and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, they sent me an email saying that they were going to do it again and make sure that because I guess a lot of people didn't complete all the steps. So
you gotta get the green checks. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to send an email saying to make sure that everything is confirmed. So I'm just, I got in I caught a Left 4 Dead yesterday, so or Back 4 Blood. And I don't know what the hate is, but I like that game. I mean, I have fun. I mean, I'm not a veteran, some of those guys have been playing, because I got in on the second day. So I guess I was instance with people who were playing or been playing.
Some people just pick on it like fast.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say something after Eli is done, because I've seen it from like the outside perspective of like objectively. I'll speak on that after you're done, Eli.
No, I was just saying. I mean, like I was in there with people who really knew what they were doing. I was just following. And that you don't have to like enter a party to play with. To talk to the people you're actually playing with.
Yeah,
that was another one I liked. But the game was fun to me. It was. It's like little mini missions.
Is it a four-player lobby?
You just go enter, and then you get, I think, 2.5 minutes to see if you can fill the instance, and if not, you get to play with bots.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard the bots are dumb, but I was too busy playing to watch to see if they were really shooting at the dirt like people were saying. Like, it goes from 0 to 60 real fast. So
you can't really keep track.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't watching the bots. I was just hoping that I can get like a help sometime. And make sure I was, because it's fulfilling when you see that like such and such was covered by such and such.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Sick? From the outside perspective.
From the outside perspective, when I look at, people talking about the game objectively, and not with no like predisposed opinion. So it's not right. And so it's not some PlayStation guys who's wanting to hate on it. And it's not a bunch of Xbox guys who, out there saying everything is the greatest.
Just players in general.
Right. Yeah. So what I'm seeing, it's a game that's a little flawed, has some issues that needs working out. But it seems like it's a good game, but it does have some issues. So like, instead of being an 8, like it would get a 7, or if it was going to be a 9, it would get an 8 because of the issues it has. But I mean, it's not done. This is just a beta, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a full game yet, is it?
It's like October, right? Like,
so they have time to address those issues. So I feel like, for the people who are actually objectively discussing what's wrong with the game, if anything, Although, as always, those voices are being drowned out. But that's what the developers really need to hear from. Not people who are sitting there complaining or people who are saying everything about it's perfect and there's nothing wrong with it. Because neither one of those things is true. No game is perfect. And from what I'm hearing, damn sure isn't this one, but it's got potential and it has, some issues that if they work on can make the game, something real good.
Because sometimes I just find that like maybe I just don't know what to complain about. Because you got a lot, because like I'm playing games and I'm thinking they're great, and the next thing I might get online or watch a YouTube video and they're picking it apart, and I was like, okay.
There's some people out there that they'll analyze every little piece of a game and then find all these like nitpicky stuff. I'm like, what? It's like, just enjoy it, man. If you can, I mean, enjoy it if you can, and if you don't, then move on.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, it's funny. I had this thought a long time ago. Remember X-Play with what's his name? Adam Sessler.
Yeah. Right. So I follow him. You ever follow him?
Oh, absolutely. I love that dude.
Dude, he's awesome.
He's angry and he's older and angry and baller now. Like, you can't fuck with him.
No, you can't.
And get away scot-free. No.
He will tear you down.
Exactly. Don't mess with Adam Sessler. He's a real gamer and gangster. But either way, so back in the day, I used to watch X-Play reviews on the weekends and stuff when they had new episodes, and usually the games he would review I was interested in buying either for Xbox or PlayStation. Except I always noticed in his reviews he would always find like a weird glitch, like you could run over here and all of a sudden the game glitches out, and it wouldn't matter the game. Almost every review would have one instance, and I remember thinking to myself, dude, I've never seen any of these glitches in any of these games before, but like they could make it happen on command. I don't know if it's just me, but all these glitches that you see that they show in reviews, where a game will just wild the hell out, I've never seen anything like that in my experience as a gamer at all.
I would be the worst bug tester if I was in an industry, because I'd be like, dude, the game is awesome.
Right.
And it's riddled with bugs.
Yeah. Now, when a game is riddled with bugs, that's one thing. But when, like, you have to do this weird thing that normally you're not supposed to be doing outside of normal gameplay, and that's how you find, like, I'm not going to find those things. But it's weird, though, because, I was seeing in his reviews all the time, but not just him, but he was the guy that made me really think about that back in the day.
No, he's great right now, man. Now that he's an older gamer, he just doesn't give a shit. I mean,
he doesn't take a shit from nobody. It's awesome.
I mean, he was awesome back then, but he's
awesome
just
now.
On another level now.
I have one problem with him. And it's not a problem with him, but it's because I respect him and his opinions on games and his reviews on games. I always trusted his reviews, right? It was such that, he would give the grade at the end of all his reviews, but if you paid attention to his review, you could already guess the number before he's the same way. So I trusted him. But he likes Death Stranding, and he's an asshole about defending the game. Like, if you don't like the game, and I don't like the game, right? He's got no use for you. And just like we were talking about, he doesn't take shit from no one.
Yeah.
And so I can't reconcile that in my mind. Like, how do you like that piece of shit objective? What objective thing could you tell me about that piece of crap? And if I said that to him, he would own me in 6 words or less. I'm telling you.
I played it, Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I kind of liked it, but I didn't either. I like the characters are in it. The story was pretty cool. I mean, it was bland, but it was all right. The environment is massive. It was so bare. It was so lonely in that world. I mean, you're just delivering packages. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's just you're delivering packages.
That's my problem with it. See, it's not about the cutscenes and the story, and it's weird even for Kojima. I get that. Like, The dude showers because he needs his bodily fluids to use his weapons. Only so that's all weird shit. But I'm not holding anything like that against the game. I can put all of that aside. The core gameplay, like you said, it's literally, and I don't mean this as an exaggeration or sarcasm. I really mean the words I'm saying.
Yeah.
The game is literally a walking simulator.
It is.
So walking is literally the gameplay of the game, where you use the triggers to keep your balance, especially when you have a lot of weight on. Like, I'm familiar with the game is about, the story and all of that. No, it's literally a walking simulator. How can you find that entertaining?
Now,
you just said it yourself, it's boring.
But see, the entertaining part of that game, I mean, not the satisfaction part of that game, when I was playing it, was finally laying down the road. That way you can drive faster. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. But like all that stuff is real. You know what I mean? You can really make bombs out of your
and I'm putting that aside. Really,
but that's the type of
weird
things.
Kojima shit. That's where Kojima shit. I think, really.
Those are really the types of things that like Sony fans have been praising. Great visuals, the way that things respond. You know, it's really more like to me, I call it a tech demo. I mean, a walking simulator. I'm thinking it's more like a tech demo. But if it really came together like he wanted to, which is what like a lot of Xbox fans are projecting his next project will be, because, you know, you can lay down things and somebody will come up behind you, or you can leave things for your friend, things like that. It was supposed to be a bigger social experience that it became, but it was really a boring game. Right. So it didn't become the social experience that they expected it to be. I like the premise. I like,
hey, look, Eli dropped his package. I guess I'll deliver it for him.
Right, right.
That was it.
And I die, so I'll drop a ladder. Maybe my friend can do it for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I heard people, you know, they were, oh man, I was playing and my pal left this for me. That's what it was really supposed to be about. You know, like Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
you know, that game is boring, but you can play with other people.
No,
you can share.
What surprised me about what you're talking about, like he laid down a ladder, was I will build out a section of a road, and then maybe a couple of days later I'll come back and play it. Like it was finished for me. I'm like, what? So I didn't do that part, and then I see the little names like somebody finished the road or something like that. You know,
it helped them out. Yeah,
it helped me out.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was supposed to be more about that, you know. But people, that's why he said, you know, we like the pumes and started kind of like insulting our intelligence. Like we don't know what we like because we don't like what you made.
Yep, that's why I said what I said. Like I said, you know, from the very beginning, I put all that stuff aside. It's the core gameplay element of it's the dude who walks from point A to point B. Like that's the game, right? And I cannot. If that's the game, like, how can you tolerate that? You paid money for this, and you're proud?
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, I'm glad I got it before the director's cut.
Now you get to pay more. Nice.
Hey,
nice. You're so loyal.
It's a premium game, premium product, right?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Hey, it really is a premium experience. You got to be a real Kojima fan to understand his genius.
Hey man, since 1987, man, I've been there. Metal Gear, man. I saw it. I saw the ads in the back of my X-Men comics, man, and I wanted that. So yeah, but
that's right.
No, God no, God no, never that. Listen, man, there's a video card that I plan to buy off Amazon. There, right? It comes with the game. Perfect card. Or because who really wants the game? Like, who wants Death Stranding on PC?
Hold on, guys.
It was on for a week.
Hey, man. Anybody in the chat who wants it, hey, just DM me on Twitter. You can have it as soon as I get the card.
Which card are you gonna get?
3080.
Yeah.
Because I need it for my LG to push 120 hertz on the desktop in 4K. I can only do it in 1440, and no. I need my 4K. I need my 120 hertz.
Yeah, I had a 3090, but somebody wanted it more than me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so take that money and go buy 3080 and other parts.
What are those going for?
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I had a 3090. Man, I was just on a winning streak. We were talking about this before the show came on. Like, having the PlayStation, selling the PlayStations. I had so many PlayStations, I kept one. That's why I got the one I have.
Dude, can you get video cards?
It's Houston, man.
I don't have like a plug or anything. Oh, but
damn! Nobody
yeah.
has a plug.
No, I can get those cards at Micro Center. You could probably order them, but you know what? A lot of them, I mean, if you see it in Micro Center, because I was there the other day, and they had 3090s and 3080s.
What? In stock, in store?
Yeah.
In Micro Center here in Houston.
Dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had them up here in Dallas too.
Yeah, Micro Center is the lick, bro. I don't know if y'all have them up there, but like Micro Center, I don't know
why. They have
why.
them in Long Island, but they don't have them out here in Pennsylvania.
Man, check
They have one right next to my brother's house. In fact, he got one before it was hard to find. He had gotten one. And he wants the AMD card, so I'm thinking to myself, okay. I
the AMD card?
My brother. Right, he got the 6800. No. He wanted the 6800, right? But he got a 3080. So I said to him, bro, if I can get you the card you really want, the 6800, right? I will buy the 3080 for you for the price you paid for it, and I'll give you the card, no matter even if I have to pay more for the AMD card. He was like, no.
Yo, man, I'll top you guys off.
Like
I got the
card like
1050 Ti, baby. Woo!
Damn. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I have a 2070 Super right now.
Yeah, well, I got a 3080, but I just got a laptop with a 3080 in it. So I was about to tell you, check stock, because I logged on Best Buy yesterday and got the laptop. But Micro Center, because there's another guy, he wanted a Ryzen 9, he couldn't get him. He's in Seattle. Can't remember. He used to do podcasting a lot. He says he's Asian, but he's black dude. Well, he might be biracial.
Like that.
He might be biracial, but like,
okay, but there's some dudes who like to perpetrate and pretend there's something else. Yeah,
but like he just moved to Seattle. You guys probably know him. He got a cool intro song in his videos, but he hasn't been doing videos, so I don't remember anything. But like he was on Twitter and he was like, I need that card. I mean that CPU. So I was like, all right, I'll get it for you if you really want it. When it came down to it, he said, no, I don't want it right now. I guess he was just putting it out there because if anybody knows where to get one, I was like, shoot, I can get it. He was like, there's no stock here. I was like, it's stock here. And I sent him a screenshot.
we got it here, man. We got
it. Bro.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I wish I could find stock.
That stuff doesn't last though, man. I mean, like a lot of the stuff you got to go in the store or you got to buy it and come pick it up in the store. I know Micro Center, they had them in the store. They had a big old sign, limit one per customer.
Yeah, I think I went to their website. Not that I was looking for it, but I saw it, and I think they said you have to come into the store and get it.
Same thing for the CPUs too?
Yeah. Although the CPUs are a lot easier to find now, though.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Yeah, now. But you still got to go in the store for them.
Yeah.
But like
meanwhile, I see the 3060s. I see the 3060s for like $850 on Amazon. Like, and you can buy them now, though. But
can't you
they used to be more expensive than that, and they used to always be sold out. Now they're at least listed.
Yeah, I mean checking Best Buy over here because I was pretty sure I saw they had graphics cards.
Wow, the MSRPs on everything at Micro Center went up. Jeez, it's not even viable for me now. But wait, no, wait, I found some 3080s. They're like $900. That's what am I saying? That's still over. What the hell happened?
Man, if you get it, just flip it.
There you go. See, that's how we do it down here in Texas, man.
Man, I'm contributing to the problem. I'm not fixing anything.
Man, you're meeting a need, man. What? Yeah. You know what?
I need all kind of people, man. Affordable price, not ridiculous scalper price.
I tried.
Well, no, I'm not telling you to partake. I'm telling you to be part of that.
I tried to score another PlayStation the other day when they had it on order at Walmart. Yep. Man, I didn't get it. I was like,
I gave up, man. I put in so much work when the stuff first came out.
Well, I sat at home all day on the computer anyways. It's like,
what, the video cards? Yeah.
So I tried.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of click. Yeah,
it is.
You know what I mean, and then get to the screen and get boot out saying it's sold out.
I hate that. Yeah,
I've had that so many times. You know, Deep Actions, right? and this has happened multiple times, and I've even responded as such, right? I'm already on my phone in Twitter, right? I've already set the thing up where I get a notification whenever he tweets anything, right? So I was already on Twitter, right? The thing pops up within less than a quarter of a second. I already touched the notification to load up the thing and get into Amazon or wherever it was. It was already gone in less than 3 seconds. It took less than 3 seconds from the moment my phone had popped up the notification and when it said it was sold out. Less than 3 seconds, it was gone. That it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do to get a graphics? I could have been any faster than that.
Bro, I mean, all I can tell you, man, I mean, if they can, man, check Micro Center. I know that they have them more. It seems like they have. It's like they get slept on or something.
Oh,
you know, Fry's just died. I don't know if y'all had Fry's, but Fry's just died.
Yeah,
Something
Fry's.
like
Fry's died. That was
dude.
West Coast.
And then we had
basically the same thing.
So in where I live, in Dallas, I had when I first moved here, there was Best Buy, there was Fry's, like right back to back from each other. It's only a mile away from me, and we had a Long John Silver's. All right. So not even a few months later, Long John's closed down. I was so mad. Because I like me some Long John Silver's, right?
Beer
People say
batter.
it's nasty, but I like it. Right?
It's great.
And then my second favorite was Popeyes. It's still here, so that one's toughing it out, man.
Wow.
Popeyes not going anywhere.
That ain't good. Oh, hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Y'all got Popeyes up north?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up on the east. There was Bojangles.
Bojangles.
I mean, there still is Bojangles, but it's like a bootleg.
Okay.
And then
I've heard of the place a couple of times. I know like a bootleg pop. I have no idea.
And then everybody knows what happened to Fry's when COVID hit, so they shut down. And see, I kept asking, it's like, man, the store is bare, man. There's nothing here. It's like, you actually.
And they lied to you.
Yeah, I keep asking
me too, bro.
Every time I go in there, I ask them, yo, man, you guys shutting down or what, man? You guys closing up? No. We're just, we're kind of slowing things down because of the COVID. Nobody's really here because that Fry's used to be packed, right? When
Fry's
when it was fully open, and then little by little, man, there were like sections were just closed off. They were closed off. They were just done. And everything was like on order, not buy it there because they wouldn't keep anything on stock, right? And then finally, hey, we're gonna shut down. Like, oh motherfucker, you guys were closing down, man. So I was sad. I was really sad, right? And then next thing you know, I see the Best Buy sign gone. I'm like, what? That's like my other electronics store is gone. So I walk up there. Sure enough, man, they're like, sorry for the inconvenience. We had to shut down. I'm like, man, they had to shut down too.
So they closed
sad.
Best Buy?
The one that was like right next to my house. Yeah.
Wow. They haven't closed in a year.
So now I got to go to the one that's like, I don't know, like 5. It's not that far. It's like 5 or 6 miles.
It ain't that far. They're almost like Walmart.
Yeah. There's like 2 that I can drive to really quick. Or 3 of them.
Three about 15 air miles apart.
So Sensei's asking, did you guys have bodegas in Texas? Nah, we don't have it here. I mean, we got a bunch of convenience stores.
They don't have it.
I mean, what's the difference in a bodega and a convenience store?
Well, a bodega is a convenience store, but it's on the corner of a city street, and they're open 24/7. Like, they never close. Right.
The only thing close to a bodega
has bodega. Yeah.
The only thing that's very close to a bodega is one of those drive-in convenience stores. I don't know if you've seen those.
Yeah.
They can drive your entire car and like pack your car with beer.
We don't have that either. But on the West Coast, like those 90s hood movies. I forget the one it was.
Boys in the
Hood.
Hood.
Dude went.
Boys in the Hood.
Nah, I don't think it was that one.
Menace to
but
Society?
it might have been because. Menace to Society, because he goes into the shop and the Korean woman is watching them the whole time.
Yeah.
And even
buy something and leave, right? Now that's a bodega, but it's run by Koreans.
No, and I mean we have a lot of like little stores that are owned by single people, like mom and pop convenience stores.
Right.
But we don't call them bodegas. They just call them the store.
No, because bodega is more of a specific, type of situation.
Like they have food in there or something.
They have like grills and stuff where you
Yeah.
Like look up the chopped cheese, okay? Like Yeah, they would have a person, who can make bacon, egg, and cheese, in the morning and stuff. Like bacon, egg, and cheese, one word.
Yep.
Like okay, for example, there's a little store right next to my son's piano class. All right, I go in there, and it's your run of the mill convenience store, but it's owned by a single person. It's not like 7-Eleven or anything like that. Right. But inside, there's a Mexican taco place in there also that they kind of do business out of. And
if they open 24 hours, then you can call it a bodega.
But they're not open 24 hours. They close at midnight or something like that. So.
Yeah, but some bodegas, like the grill area, isn't open 24/7.
Now what we do have, and it just depends. And stuff, what we do have, and it all depends on the location, what city, because I don't see too many of them here, but I do see them all the time in Houston. Is like static taco trucks or taco stands.
Yeah. Oh, but they never move.
Move. They stay there, and they're open till like 4 a.m.
Yep. Wow. Some of them are on bricks.
Yeah. Some are like on stones, man. Stone bricks and.
Oh, that's all across the country. Yeah. I've seen that in cities all across the country. Yeah.
So I see that a lot in Houston. There's some here in Dallas, but not as much as I've seen in Houston.
Now, Houston's pretty big, so they have a big enough place or a lot of space for people to do that kind of stuff. Because if you go into like the middle class, upper middle class, they won't let them post stuff like that.
No, they won't. They make
somebody get paid.
Yeah, exactly. Because in New York City, they've got all those situations. But a taco truck, you'd have to be in like Manhattan or something, or some place in the city that's more. Not residential. Where are you? There's lots of shops and stores and stuff. Because even though it's a city throughout the whole city, but there's areas where there's homes and basically no stores, and there's streets where there's nothing but stores. And so to have like taco trucks and stuff like that, that's not too common in New York. I mean, they exist, but they exist mostly in like like the shopping areas. Not the residential areas.
Yeah, I remember growing up in Northwest Houston. I remember growing up over by Highway 6 and 290 area up in Northwest Houston. And when I was growing up there, there was really nothing, right? You got your major stores here and there, but there was no lights because there was no traffic up there. There was very little stores, a lot of fields. You know how that goes. It's just a lot of fields. Well, it started getting popular, and it was more of a suburban area, very quiet, very clean. That's where people get away from the inner city to go there and kind of have better schools and stuff.
Right.
Boy, look at that today. It's full of those taco trucks. All the Mexicans came out there, man, and took over.
Oh, man.
Now it's just jam-packed with, like, big wheel trucks with their, ranchero music playing.
Man, I remember I was 13 or 14 when I moved to Canarsie. That's a different area of Brooklyn from where I came from, which was Flatbush. So Flatbush. I basically grew up in the hood until I was 14, and I moved to an area that's more residential, where it was a house instead of an apartment building, right? And it was a street that had nothing but houses, which I wasn't used to. Okay, I get there, and then over the next 3 years, a lot of people moved out. If you follow my meaning, certain people moved, and more other people stayed.
Yeah.
Until after a while, even I left for the same reason those people left when I first got there. Like, as you get older and you rise up the social ladder, you start to realize what they were thinking at the time. And when you think of, at least for myself, I don't know about anybody else. At least for myself.
So you partook in white flight.
No, it wasn't even that. I realized I thought mostly the same as them, but I didn't look down upon the people that I was leaving, the area that I was leaving.
Yeah.
In that way that I perceived from them. Although maybe they were, maybe they weren't, and I'm just putting that on them. I can't really know.
Bro, you did the right thing.
Yeah, I did.
I'm not about all that hanging out.
and not leaving the hood behind.
Yeah, that's the
Forget
whole
that, man.
point of the hood. You're supposed to get out of the hood.
Forget that, man. That's
Everybody
like
wants
that's
to get out of the hood.
motivation.
That's
like
you know what? That's my brother, man. My brother.
Uh-huh.
You know, we grew up in the same house. We had our father. My parents were together at the time until we all moved out. And my brother lived in some fantasy world where he thought he was Mr. Gangsta. Right?
Oh boy.
And he was all about inside the hood, being at the hood. I'm like, dude, do you see that you keep getting into trouble? It's because of this fantasy lifestyle that you think you're supposed to live. You know, that you don't want to get out because you think it's cool. So yeah, it's like Dad brought us out here because to better ourselves, and he didn't want us to grow up, you know, inside Houston. But then here are you going back. I was like, dude, and then that's why he's in the trouble that he's always in. You know,
your brother, one of them Houstons with that Astro star on the back of his head.
He does, dude. I'm not joking. He has like tattoos up his like leg. Like I'm tattoo free. Nothing that I have.
The only reason I even know what you just mentioned was because I saw it on an episode of Gangland for Texas. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, one stupid move that he did, and I was like, you can't believe he did that. He was in the house, right? In county, and he got the idea of putting, you know what Mike Tyson did, right?
Yes.
To his face.
What did he do? Oh yeah.
He did the exact same
tribal
thing. Like the knife or whatever on his face or whatever he did.
He did it manually.
Was that Occam's razor?
Something, right? He put like a blade, and my brother did the same thing. And we first saw him like.
Oh, I thought he actually used a real blade and did it.
No. He tattooed a blade on his face, right? My brother did this too. And we saw him, like, you got to be kidding. It's like, you know, it looks like that little Dookie thing from South Park, Mr. Hanky. Because he's a short, like, fat guy, right? So his face is all, like, clumpy because he has weight on him. And I'm like, dude, first of all, you're a big dude, and these tattoos don't look good on you. And now you have one in your face, and it looks all squishy, and it looks like Hanky, Mr. Hanky. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. And that's what Eli's talking about. It's like, you know, we try to get out of the hood while some of us just trying to go back. I'm like, why are you trying to go back? You know, it's just terrible.
Yeah, but you know,
hang on a second.
You suck.
Oh, okay, so basically your brother's Eric Cartman, and he put the Mike Tyson tattoo on his face.
Yes,
and it looks all fucked up because he's Eric Cartman.
Oh man!
Wow. Not to speak ill of your brother, but your brother doesn't sound too bright.
No, he's not. He's he's
the
pretty much the black sheep of the three of us. You know,
you gotta love him. You gotta love him.
And anything I do is pretty much anything that I do with myself here is looking down upon him. I'm like, dude, this is not about you.
Yeah. Hey, real quick though, how y'all feel about that Deathloop game?
I haven't even really paid attention to it.
Did you play Dishonored?
No. That's the thing about it. Like, I recognize the relation, but I don't care one way or another. Like, it's a game, and I don't sit around saying, oh, it's exclusive to Xbox. Like, I don't care. It's a feather in the cap, you know, in terms of that. But I don't care one way or another. I never played Dishonored. I own the game on Steam. You can look it up. I do own it. But I've never played it. I probably should download it right now and install it. But maybe when I get my Steam Deck. Maybe
I'm
when
a
I get
PlayStation fan. I just play one on Text Podcast. I ain't looking you up. I take your word for it.
I'm gonna play a lot of my back catalog on the Steam Deck. So maybe that'll be one of them.
Oh, you getting that Steam Deck? But man,
oh yeah, day one.
The reason why I asked about it is because I was going back and forth about this guy. You know, he couldn't look at my avatar, see the big old Xbox, and I was like, well, us PlayStation fans, we're gonna have it before you Xbox fans. And they were like,
yep.
And they were like, oh man, it's gonna suck anyway. I'm like, dude, you didn't even play it. How you know it's gonna suck already? Yeah. But I like Dishonored, and I think that game's gonna be even better than Dishonored. But y'all didn't play Dishonored, so can't really talk about it.
Well, suck.
I mean, even if I have it, it's the same developers, and it's basically, I don't know if it's the same universe or whatever, but it's definitely like the same kind
You
of
got the same
idea in terms of
powers.
powers. Right, the
Yeah.
powers are the same. So I'm sure it's an evolution of the gameplay that was in Dishonored from the first game anyway. So that could
Yeah.
only be better. And a lot of people like Dishonored. Like I've
Nah,
never,
I like
I've never played it, but everybody knows that was a dope game. So if this one is based on the gameplay mechanics of that, but upgraded or whatever, shoot, that could only be a good thing. I feel.
Well, I mean, if you watch
I'm
somebody
excited.
if you watch somebody who really knows how to play it, then you'll understand. Like, wow, I've been doing it wrong. Like these guys that catching people, slowing them down, letting a knife drop down their throat, take off to the next
You
person.
suck.
What?
Oh yeah, you got to watch those guys who really know how to play, and that's what got me even more excited about the Deathloop game. But I'm still gonna play it on Game Pass.
Of course. Of course.
Hey, us Sony fans gonna pay the premium price for a premium product on our premium console.
Yep.
Or they're gonna just get mad because they know it's going to Xbox because they only like it because it's exclusive.
Legal.
They like it, but they don't play it because they never buy it. We've seen their game sales.
That's right.
This Jive Turkey is in the chat. Direct gaming.
Oh, you just caught that? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Job.
it's because when you guys are talking, I'm throwing in some sound effects, but you guys can't hear it, and I'm trying to figure
I can't hear it. Look, dude, it's so different on Skype because, like, I can't hear myself.
Yeah, I didn't know you were doing that at all. Like,
Yeah. I don't hear none of it, and like I notice I say some things and you don't hear me, so I just shut up. But like, yeah, I kind of missed.
Oh no! I heard you that last time. Was it Sunday when we did the last one?
Oh yeah, because that's StreamYard.
Yeah, streaming.
Right, because I knew you were. No, because there was a bunch of jokes that you made low key because you said them in a low, and I heard every one. And there was that one that you did. I forget what it was. I had to call you out. Like, I heard that one, bro. I heard that one, bro. I be cacking, yo. Let me tell you, and I do the same thing. And Tech does the same thing too. Yo, the little, it's like these little micro jabs, but it only fits in with the thing in the conversation. So you have to pay attention to what was happening, in the conversation, and then they hear the joke and they be hitting.
Bro,
Like,
because only one person.
Shit.
Only one person called me and said, but wait, it gets worse.
Yeah, but wait, it gets worse.
But I saw, he's always on the mic. I saw Tech just like cover his
Yep.
face. Like, he was the only one I saw that caught.
Yep. You started laughing.
And what was the other thing we were saying?
That's
Like,
slam.
why you getting mad, yo? Or what was that?
Yeah.
Hey, man, rapper, why you so mad, man?
Why you
rapper?
so?
Hey, man, they took my royalties, man. I just want my royalties.
Yeah. I remember that day. That was funny. Let's see.
Oh man.
But
But when it gets worse.
I need to get sound clips of those and play it.
Of Onyx.
Yeah.
Oh man, you might get a copyright strike.
Well,
Maybe you shouldn't.
if you cut it just enough where it doesn't pick up, then you can do it.
But I'm gonna have to talk to you offline about that because I see people using stuff, but I wonder how they don't get screwed.
Yeah, Tech. But here's the problem with that, Tech. Like, you're trying to make sense, but this is YouTube. It doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
They can do and say whatever they want. It's because they're the judge, jury, and execution.
Oh, I've been hit with their
yourself.
copyright stuff. Yeah.
Don't follow them anyway. And then you give somebody a copyright claim. The copyright claim doesn't even have a listing of the violation sometimes. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
No, yeah. The reason why I use Skype to do this, because I can move. Say if you guys were using your camera, I can move the little squares anywhere I want to and put the overlays. Right.
Wow.
That's why I go this method. I'm trying to get away from it, but
It
everything I've seen you have to pay for. I'm not trying to pay for anything.
Well, Teams is free, and that's integrated into Windows 11. So
yeah, so I saw tutorials for that, so I'm gonna try that and put Teams into it. And since I have Office 365, then
you mean paying a subscription service?
Oh, yeah, I'm paying a subscription service.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why Microsoft bought Skype in the first place. They thought it was going to be easy money, but didn't really put in the work. And then when they did, they kept screwing it up.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I use Skype. I'm trying to get away from it because sometimes it's a mess to goof with. Mm-hmm. And then when I try to do the sound effects, because we're using Skype, it doesn't feed the sound effects into Skype so you guys can hear it. It only does it directly to the stream. And I'm trying to figure that out so you guys can hear it, because I mean, of course, you guys can't hear it at all. Everybody else can, if they're watching. And it
because I heard it Sunday it worked real well.
Well, you heard it because I was playing it over the microphone.
Right.
So I had my speaker blaring. So when I press it
sounded kind of off. Yeah, that's when I realized that too. Yeah.
And that's why it sounds a lot like either far away or kind of like, hey, it's way over there.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to now, if I play it now and if you heard it, it'll be like just a normal sound effect.
Everybody's having problems with that. Like for the audience and for the panel to hear, because it's kind of keeping the panel to hear, because it kind of
there's all these like there's all these little virtual applications that you have to use to kind of feed the audio, and so it takes some work. It's just not as easy. Just hey, I'll plug this in and it works, and like it's maybe for some people it's that easy, but this is all new to me, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Another episode of Inside Podcasting.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. But I got the Stream Deck, so that's why I have all these sound effects and scenes on my Stream Deck where I could just kind of jump around and press a button and it works.
Oh, Lemon has that, yeah.
So and really awesome. That's awesome if I could just get everything to feed correctly into the stream. Yeah.
Well, that'll take time.
Yeah. Well, it's 9:00, man. I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and so I'm probably gonna look for a taco truck and get me some tacos.
Well, I'm gonna finish this off finally.
But thank you guys for showing up on short notice. PlayStation 5 rules as always, and Xbox.
Exactly.
You guys just you like to use your fake GameFly subscription that you guys got going over there.
That's right. PlayStation 5 rules. Xbox fans drool.
No
to the
doubt.
chat out there, thank you for putting up for my technical difficulties here.
Shout out to the chat.
I just did a ha-ha laugh sound effect for them.
So you didn't hear it?
Didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
And I have the song going, put your hands in the air, and it stops.
Oh, man. See, yeah, you might want to do StreamYard so we can all be a part of this.
Yeah,
I'm going to listen to it again while I finish cooking.
The only thing I don't like, but see, the one thing I don't like about StreamYard is that you're stuck with the layout they give you, But I guess if you pay, then it's a whole different story. I don't know
if you pay, there's more custom stations, but what you got going on is nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, it looks good.
So thanks for coming out on short notice. I had fun.
No doubt.
And everybody else in chat, thank you for coming out and viewing. And see, now I'm messing up my little stream deck here.
Anyways,
good night, chat.
Good night.